He grew up in broken streets and bright dreams. But Leonardo DiCaprio learned that real success isn't found in fame. It's built through purpose, patience, and discipline. There are dreamers, there are workers, and then there are those rare few who become both: people who imagine the impossible and then spend decades building it. Leonardo Wilhelm DiCaprio belongs to that rare breed. To most of the world, he is the face of Hollywood perfection: sharp suits, flawless acting, red carpets. But behind the fame lies a story that has nothing to do with glamour and everything to do with grit. He once said, "Only you and you alone can change your situation." That sentence wasn't a slogan. It was survival instinct. He grew up not among spotlights, but sirens. In Los Angeles neighborhoods, where drugs and poverty outnumbered opportunity. His parents separated when he was a year old. His mother, Ermeline, a German immigrant, worked multiple jobs just to keep the lights on. They lived in cheap apartments near broken alleys and occasional violence. Yet inside that tiny home was something powerful: belief. His mother saw his imagination and refused to let it die. She took him to museums, auditions, and schools across the city, even when she barely had bus fare. As a child, Leonardo wasn't the obvious Hollywood type. Too thin, too expressive, too different from the safe, polished faces that dominated 1980s television. He auditioned hundreds of times and was rejected almost every week. Casting agents told him his face was too intense. But he kept showing up. He later said that acting was never about fame for him. It was about curiosity. "I just wanted to understand people," he recalled. "I wanted to feel what they felt." That empathy became his weapon in an industry built on appearance. His first roles came slowly: commercials, small TV parts, a few short-lived series. Then came This Boy's Life, 1993, where a 19-year-old DiCaprio stood beside Robert De Niro and held his own. The performance was raw, desperate, emotional. Critics noticed. But what set him apart wasn't talent alone. It was discipline. On set, he kept a notebook of observations: every line, every emotion, every silence that De Niro delivered. He studied the craft like a scientist studies stars, with obsession. That obsession paid off. The next year, he played a boy with intellectual disabilities in What's Eating Gilbert Grape. It was a role so delicate that one wrong gesture could have turned it into parody. Instead, DiCaprio delivered one of the most authentic performances of the decade. He was nominated for an Academy Award at just 19. Fame arrived, but so did fear. Success that early can destroy an artist. Many fade, distracted by comfort or ego.